What's up, guys? It's Weds again, and we're back at the crafting table, and we are going to talk about all the patterns that exist in the game right now. So if you are looking for the patterns and you're trying to find out how to get them, this is how it works. So let's go to our characters, and then we go to the triumphs, and then we are going to the patterns and catalysts. Here, these are all the weapons that you're gonna have available, and this is how you get the patterns. Now, to get the patterns, like for instance, we go in primary weapons, for instance, and we got auto rifle, and then there's two that is currently you can get the patterns for. It's the come to pass and also the sweet sour. Now it tells you exactly how to get them. So this one says completing the deep sight resonance. As an example, for this auto rifle come to pass, it says that you need to complete the deep sight resonance, and it exactly show you how you need to do this. In order for you to actually obtain this pattern, you have to have two red weapons, as you can see right there where it says pattern progress 2, 0 out of 2. This means if you have one of those weapons, one of the come to pass auto rifle with the red border, then you can go and attune it. What does that mean? That means you have to go complete the deep sight resonance, but you have to do it twice, which means you need to obtain the two come to pass auto rifle with red borders. And then once you get those, you just go play with the weapons, and then you can just get it attuned. Now, when we talk about deep sight resonance, I already made a video about how to do the crafting, so if you want to check it out, but I'll go over this real quick. So for instance, let me go to one of my weapons that have the deep sight resonance. I have this sniper rifle right here, and as you can see, if you go inside the weapon and you see where it says deep sight resonance, so playing with the weapons in an activity like strikes, for instance, or gambit or crucible, you'll be able to attune the weapon. Now I will tell you tricks. The best way to actually do that is you don't really have to play the whole strikes or the whole crucible or the whole gambit with the weapons. You can play with your favorite weapon, and when you're about to finish the activity, like finish the strike, just equip the weapon and you'll get a lot of percentage towards your progress. That's the best way I found to do this, so you can do this trick and you'll be good to go. Now, once you attune the weapon once, that means, for instance, for the auto rifle we were talking about, where you need to do that twice, you would go here where it says deep sight resonance. Once this is complete, and then you would come here and then you would extract the material. Once you extract the material, that 1 out of 2 that you need to do, and then whenever you find another one of the same weapons with the red border, and then you do the same thing, they extract the materials out of it, and then you will be able to obtain the pattern. Now let's go back to the patterns again. So if I had this one twice and I complete it twice, then I'll be able to get the pattern. Now I'm going to show you one weapon that I have a pattern for because I've already done it. It's this right here. So I already completed this. So that means if I want to shape this weapon, then I can just go and do that. Let's go do that real quick. I'm going to show you since we are in the crafting table. So I'll go here, and since this is the first time I'm going to do it, I'm going to create the weapon and shape it. So I'm just going to go to primary pulse rifles, and I go here, and this is the weapon that we were talking about that was inside the patterns that you saw in the triumphs tab. So if I go here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is just put the intrinsic on there, and then next thing I'm gonna choose one of those, say for instance polygonal rifling. That's the one I'm gonna pick, and then I go ahead and keep picking all the perks that I want to start. You know, originally when you first start, there's not much you can choose, but you will see that eventually after you have to reshape the weapon, there are all those things that are available, all those perks, enhanced perks that is available for you to actually choose from. And so we're gonna go with this for this one, and then I'm gonna go with this for the wrench finder for this, and then I'm ready to actually craft it or shape the weapon. Now the weapon is shaped, so I go to my inventory and I can see the weapon is right here. Now there is no big secret in how to find the patterns. There's no magic in it. It just, you have to be lucky, or RNG has to be on your side to get the weapons to drop as a red border weapon, and then you should be good to go. Like for instance, if we take the glaives, for instance, those are all the glaives that can drop as pattern, and then it tells you exactly what you need to do to actually complete them. Let's take for instance the Lubra's rune. You need to complete deep sight resonant extraction on this weapon. That will unlock the pattern, but that means you have to have this drop 5 times. As you can see right there, it says pattern progress 0 out of 5. This means you have to find this weapon with a red border 5 times, and then you have to extract the materials out of it 5 times, and then you will get the patterns. You can come here and then go to the crafting table, and then you can craft the weapons. Then just go play with it again to reshape it to make it the way it works. So this is gonna be a very good grind, or a very long grind for some of the weapons, but if that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. Anyway, I think that's basically all you need to know. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.